Ratings from Caitlin Clark's series to the series fell off a cliff. It should surprise no one.
If I'm watching the Indiana Fever game, I'm just waiting on Caitlin Clark to catch the basketball.
Recently, WNBA star Aya Wilson made headlines with her detailed commentary regarding her performance and declining ranking within the league. Despite her impressive track record, she feels that her hard work, experience, and achievements are not being acknowledged adequately. As a prominent figure in the WNBA, Wilson has garnered numerous awards and has played a pivotal role for her team. However, the recent drop in her ranking has affected her morale. She points out that new generation players, particularly Caitlin Clark, are receiving significant attention for their accomplishments, while the dedication of seasoned players like herself is being overlooked. This perspective has sparked a broader discussion about player recognition and the importance of acknowledging the contributions of both established and emerging talents in the WNBA.
Asia or Chelsea, I know it's obviously not the outcome you wanted. Wondering if you can talk about what the message was to your teammates, or just kind of what you said to one another in those final moments of the game or in the locker room.
Wilson specifically addressed Caitlin Clark's recent successes, highlighting how her standout performances have captured public interest. She argues that while Clark's achievements deserve recognition, it's vital to remember that basketball is a team sport. Wilson emphasizes that every player's success has its significance, but there must also be recognition for the hard work of experienced players. This balanced acknowledgement fosters collaboration among players and helps maintain a healthy competitive environment in the WNBA, allowing both new and seasoned athletes to thrive.
She has signed this contract, you guys, and her WNBA season has come and gone. And with that, Nike has not done one thing to promote her. We have not seen any commercials, we have not seen any ads, we have not seen any Caitlin Clark merchandise, and we for sure as hell have.
Wilson stressed the critical issue of overlooking the efforts of veteran players. She pointed out that when athletes dedicate years to honing their skills and achieving success, their accomplishments should be valued. If the hard work of experienced players isn't recognized, it not only diminishes their confidence, but also negatively impacts the overall performance of the league. Wilson's stance is clear. Players need to feel that their efforts are rewarded, as this motivates them to improve and contributes to the league's health and vitality.
At Caitlin Clark, she's getting $28 million. Don't they want sisters to get paid, or they don't want a white girl to get paid first? I think that's what it is.
Definitely what it is.
Aya Wilson raised questions about the fairness of the WNBA's ranking system. She argued that it is essential for every player's accomplishments to be assessed based on the same standards rather than solely on recent performances. According to her, an unjust ranking system can undermine players' confidence, leading to an imbalanced situation in the league. Wilson believes that reforming the ranking system to reflect each player's hard work and capabilities is crucial. Otherwise, players may struggle to find motivation and opportunity for growth.
Asia Wilson has had the most difficult season of her career. She couldn't get the credit she deserved because Caitlin Clark showed up, and this is proof that her life is 10 times as hard as, to get the same credit. She's MVP of the league, I think, for the third time. She's won.
Wilson highlighted the necessity for a fair ranking system that evaluates players based on their effort, skill, and performance. She emphasized the importance of maintaining a balance between the achievements of experienced players and newcomers so that everyone receives recognition for their hard work. If this balance is not maintained, it could adversely affect players' morale and overall league health. This point is critical as it underscores the foundation of future success for all players.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you never want to lose, and especially losing right now with the chance to go home and get one more game. It truly sucks, but I think just being able to get a taste of this playoff feeling, they're a veteran squad, they make the right reads, they hit some tough shots. And so, that's hard, but I think just looking at how far we've come from the start of the season to now, I'm just super proud of our group because...
Acknowledging Caitlin Clark's skills, Wilson stated that it's important to celebrate the achievements of new players. However, she stressed that recognizing the contributions of veteran players should not be overlooked. According to Wilson, while it is positive that new players are making their mark, the expertise and experience of established players like herself are equally significant. This balanced viewpoint encourages not only the motivation of younger athletes, but also ensures that seasoned players receive the acknowledgement they deserve.
Breaking news that I want to bring to the table. Commissioner Kathy Engelberg, Commissioner of the WNBA, just announced that starting in 2025, the WNBA Finals format will change.
Wilson's critique has sparked a renewed discussion about the status of players in the WNBA. Her comments underscore the need to reassess how player performance and ranking systems are evaluated. This dialogue becomes even more pertinent as the number of new generation players rises and their successes are compared with those of veteran athletes. Wilson asserts that now is the time for the WNBA to reflect on its internal systems to ensure that every player's efforts are recognized accurately. Failing to address this could pose a risk to the future of the league.
WNBA has no idea what it's doing with Caitlin Clark. Can we all agree on that? They have no idea. It's a hostile league to Caitlin Clark.
Wilson advocates for every player's hard work to be acknowledged. She stresses that each player's efforts are significant and their contributions should be recognized appropriately. By acknowledging the achievements of veteran players, the league can foster a sense of belonging and appreciation, which ultimately enhances players' confidence and the overall health of the league. When players feel valued for their hard work, they are likely to perform better, benefiting both their personal growth and the development of the league as a whole.
But Caitlin Clark is the main reason people are tuning in to the WNBA.
Wilson emphasized that every player's success is important. She articulated that success should not only be defined by individual performance, but should also reflect team achievements. Therefore, it is crucial that every player, whether emerging or established, receives due recognition for their efforts. A fair system that rewards hard work fosters healthy competition within the league, allowing for the definition of success to be broadened and every player's contributions to be acknowledged.
Caitlin Clark jettisoned into not just a women's basketball star, but a household name and one of the most recognizable athletes on the planet.
But hey, this situation has compelled both fans and players to engage in thoughtful reflection. Wilson's criticism has initiated discussions about what steps can be taken to enhance the growth of the WNBA. This is an opportunity to evaluate how player status and performance are assessed. Fans are also becoming involved in this dialogue, emphasizing the need for a more transparent recognition system that values players' efforts appropriately. Such collective efforts can pave the way for a better WNBA, where each player is recognized for their contributions.
Jam-packed Gainbridge Fieldhouse filled to the brim with Fever fans. 22 jerseys and memorabilia everywhere you turn. Fans packed in the players' tunnel, hoping for a moment, an autograph from their young star.
Wilson's critique has raised critical questions about the development of the league. She warns that if players do not receive recognition for their hard work, it could pose a threat to the league's future. This reality indicates that fostering partnerships among players is essential to ensure everyone can reap the rewards of their efforts. If this issue remains unresolved, it could affect the motivation of players, presenting a significant challenge not just for them, but for the league's overall trajectory as well. In this context, Wilson's message is pivotal in urging the league to reassess how it can better support its players.
The intensity of the playoffs, getting to go to multiple arenas so that people that are watching at home can see this environment in a multitude of cities. It's amazing. I love it. The growth continues. I love it.
The need for promoting collaboration and equal opportunities among players was also highlighted. Wilson stressed that every player should receive recognition for their hard work, whether they are veterans or newcomers. Such a system encourages cooperation among players, contributing positively to the overall health of the league. These discussions reflect the necessity for recognition of players' efforts, ensuring they remain motivated to improve and contribute to the growth of the league.
She is growing to be the face of the WNBA, reason why her presence on court grabs just as much interest as some of the biggest names over in the men's event. The viewership of the regular season saw 54 million people tune in to watch the WNBA, a boost of 170% from last year.
This situation presents an opportunity for the league to revisit its policies. Wilson urged that the WNBA should acknowledge the potential for making its internal systems more equitable. This could involve introducing new measures to enhance player collaboration and ensure that every individual is duly recognized for their hard work. By addressing these concerns, the league can create an environment where every player feels valued, ultimately leading to enhanced performance and growth across the board.
It's a balance, but certainly from a marketing dollars, but corporate partners are stepping up to endorse these players much more so than they were 5 years ago because they see the benefit of having women and diverse women representing their brand.
Wilson's insights also touch on the legacy of the WNBA and its future trajectory. As the league continues to evolve, it is essential to honor the contributions of veteran players who have paved the way for newcomers. By creating a culture that recognizes the importance of experience, the WNBA can build a strong foundation for its future. This legacy will not only enhance the reputation of the league, but will also inspire future generations of players to strive for excellence. Wilson's advocacy for acknowledgement and equity reflects a broader commitment to preserving the history and integrity of women's basketball.
To say the ratings aren't the same with Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever now eliminated. Game 1 of the Aces Liberty matchup on Sunday drew an average of 929,000.
In conclusion, Aya Wilson's critique of the WNBA's ranking system and her comments on Caitlin Clark serve as a vital reminder of the importance of recognizing every player's contributions within the league. Her insights advocate for a more equitable approach to player evaluations, emphasizing the need to celebrate both new and experienced talents. As the WNBA moves forward, addressing these concerns will be crucial for fostering a healthy and supportive environment for all athletes. By ensuring that every player feels valued, the league can continue to grow and thrive, setting a positive example for women's sports as a whole.